Robert came into the office last spring at 66, just retired from teaching high school chemistry, and the first thing he said was, "I'm not as scared of dying as I am of becoming the man who can't walk to his mailbox without resting." His blood pressure was running 148/92. His LDL cholesterol was 168. He had calf cramps almost every night and his feet were always cold, even in summer. He didn't want a fourth medication. What he wanted was something he could do at the kitchen counter every morning that would actually move the numbers and keep him walking. I'm going to tell you what I told Robert. The oil is extra virgin olive oil, not regular olive oil, not light olive oil, the unrefined, cold-pressed, slightly peppery extra virgin grade. And I'm going to tell you why the strongest research we have shows it can actually clean the inside of your arteries and protect the small blood vessels that decide whether your legs, your brain, and your heart hold up after 60. I'll tell you exactly how Robert used it, what changed in 6 months, and what to watch for if you're on certain common medications. I'm Brennan, 40-some years in family medicine. Let's begin. The first thing I want you to understand is what's actually happening inside the blood vessels of an aging body, because the marketing language around cleaning your arteries is mostly nonsense, and the real biology is more useful. Your arteries are not pipes. They are living tissue, lined on the inside with a single thin layer of cells called the endothelium. That endothelial layer is the most metabolically active organ in your body that nobody talks about. It releases nitric oxide that tells your arteries to relax and open. It controls how sticky your blood is. It decides whether inflammation gets to live in the artery wall or gets shut down. After 60, 3 things start to fail at the same time. The endothelium produces less nitric oxide. The artery wall stiffens, and small patches of cholesterol, calcium, and inflammatory cells, what we call plaque, start to grow inside the wall. The combination is what reduces blood flow to your legs, your brain, your kidneys, and the small vessels around your eyes. You feel it as cold feet, leg cramps at night, the brain fog after lunch, the slower healing of a small cut. None of those are old age. They are circulation, and circulation can be moved. So which oil? After looking at every category of fat that humans put in their bodies, animal fats, refined seed oils, fish oils, tropical oils, the whole list, the one with the most consistent, peer-reviewed, large cohort cardiovascular evidence is extra virgin olive oil. Not regular olive oil, not light olive oil, not olive pomace. The unrefined, cold-pressed, dark green, slightly bitter, slightly peppery, extra virgin olive oil that Mediterranean families have been pouring on everything for 2,000 years. The PREDIMED Trial, published in the New England Journal of Medicine, followed almost 7,500 adults at high cardiovascular risk for nearly 5 years. The group that added at least 4 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil per day to their diet showed a roughly 30% reduction in major cardiovascular events, heart attacks, strokes, cardiovascular death, compared to a low-fat control group. That is not a supplement company's marketing claim. That is one of the highest quality dietary intervention studies ever run. And the reason it works is biology, not magic. Extra virgin olive oil contains 3 things in meaningful amounts that no other common cooking oil delivers together. First, oleic acid, a monounsaturated fat that lowers LDL cholesterol while preserving the protective HDL. Second, polyphenols, particularly one called oleocanthal, which has anti-inflammatory activity similar to a low dose of ibuprofen. Third, hydroxytyrosol and oleuropein, 2 antioxidants that protect the endothelium from oxidative damage and help nitric oxide do its job. That trio is why olive oil shows up over and over again in studies of arterial flexibility, blood pressure, and inflammation markers. And it is specifically the extra virgin grade that carries the polyphenols. The lighter, more refined olive oils have been stripped of most of them in processing. Before I tell you exactly how to use it, I want you to know what poor circulation actually looks like, because most people miss the early signs and treat them as separate problems. Cold feet that don't warm up under a blanket, calf cramps at night, especially the ones that wake you up at 2 in the morning, a burning, prickly feeling in the feet that comes and goes, hair loss on the lower legs, toenails that grow more slowly than they used to, cuts on the foot that take 3 or 4 weeks to heal when they used to heal in 1. Erectile dysfunction in men, which is often the first warning sign of generalized small vessel disease and shows up about 3 to 5 years before a cardiac event. Dizziness when you stand up too fast, which can be related to circulation or blood pressure regulation. None of those symptoms means catastrophe is coming tomorrow, but all of them are messages from a body that is not getting enough blood through small vessels, and they tend to compound if nothing changes. Now the practical protocol, the way I gave it to Robert and the way I give it to my own family. 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil every day, ideally split, 1 in the morning over a piece of sourdough toast or stirred into oatmeal, 1 at dinner over a salad or vegetables. Not heated, not cooked, raw on cool or warm food, because the polyphenols start to break down at high heat. Sautéing at moderate temperature is fine, but the medicinal benefit is in the raw daily dose. 2 tablespoons is roughly 28 grams, about 240 calories. That is not free calories. That oil should replace something else in your diet, not be added on top, typically butter, margarine, or a refined seed oil like soybean, corn, or canola. Quality matters more than brand. Look for 4 things on the bottle. Dark glass. Clear glass lets light degrade the polyphenols. The words extra virgin or first cold pressed. Anything else is a different grade. A harvest date, not just a best buy date. Fresher oil has more polyphenols and you want oil less than 18 months from harvest. And a country of origin that is a single country, not imported from Italy, Spain, Greece, and Tunisia on the same label, which is usually a blended commodity oil. A genuinely good extra virgin olive oil tastes slightly bitter at the front of the tongue and slightly peppery in the back of the throat. That throat tickle is the oleocanthal. If your olive oil tastes like nothing, the polyphenols are not in there in any meaningful amount. A few honest cautions. If you are on a blood thinner like warfarin, large dietary changes need a conversation with your doctor. Olive oil is low in vitamin K, so it is generally fine, but consistency matters more than the absolute amount. If you have gallbladder disease or have had your gallbladder removed, fat tolerance can be reduced, and you may need to start at half a tablespoon and work up. If you have a known allergy to olives, that's a separate conversation. And if you have advanced kidney disease, all dietary fats should be discussed with your nephrologist because the calorie load matters in renal nutrition. Olive oil is not a replacement for a statin if your cardiologist has prescribed one. It works alongside the medication, not instead of it. The rest of what I told Robert was simple. Walk 30 minutes a day, even broken into 3 10-minute pieces. Walking is the single best thing you can do for circulation because the calf muscles act as a second pump, pushing blood back up to the heart. Sleep 7 to 8 hours because that is when the endothelium repairs itself. Drink water before coffee in the morning because overnight your blood thickens slightly and water restores the volume. Replace butter, margarine, and most refined cooking oils with extra virgin olive oil where you can. The substitution is what changes your inflammatory baseline over time, not adding the oil on top of everything else. Stand up from a chair every hour. Get outside at least 15 minutes a day for sunlight. Do not smoke. Keep alcohol moderate. None of this is glamorous. All of it works. 6 months after I gave Robert the protocol, his LDL had dropped from 168 to 112 without adding a statin. His blood pressure was running about 132/82 on the same dose of his existing medication. His nighttime calf cramps had gone from 4 or 5 times a week to 0. His feet were warm. He had walked 2 miles in a single stretch the week before our visit, which he had not been able to do in 2 years. None of that was the oil alone. He had walked. He had slept. He had cut out the canned soup his wife used to make. But the daily 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, the one ingredient that didn't change for any other reason, was the cornerstone he could see and taste every morning. That made the whole protocol stick. If you take one thing from this video, take this. The body after 60 does not need a miracle. It needs the inflammatory baseline lowered, the endothelium fed, and the small vessels protected. Extra virgin olive oil is the single most evidence-supported, accessible, daily use oil for that job. 2 tablespoons. Raw. Replacing something worse. Real bottle, dark glass, harvest date, slight peppery bite. Drop a comment below and tell me one thing: which oil you currently have on your kitchen counter and whether you're going to swap it. I read every comment, and what comes up most consistently in this community shapes what I cover next. Take care of yourself. You have carried this body a long time, and it is worth feeding it the things that have kept Mediterranean families walking strong into their 90s for thousands of years.